Hey guys, welcome back to episode 4 of Movie Week. We're halfway there, folks, and so far the pack is starting to gain momentum in this beautiful world they call home. Last year, there was a lot happening at the beginning, and 3 puppies were lost during this time: Silver, Sayla, and Dom, which left us with only 4 puppies: Maverick, Solemn, Amethyst, and Halo. Now that we have everyone accounted for, including my wolf and Roman, let's jump in. And let's just say, starting out with yearlings this time was not only a lifesaver, but it meant someone would always be near the pack. Unfortunately, that wasn't always enough, especially during a time when snow was still falling and other packs were still looking to start something. But, as with any start, we went out to grab some food. There you have it. Only to start our year off once again with another sick pup, White. Unfortunately, she passed away during a turf war. But the drama didn't end there. Next to get sick was Arrow and Moon. But this time, I would make sure to do everything I could. After all, I had plenty of paws on board to help out this time around. With the pups getting sick, I knew I had to hunt far more than just one prey. and we were lucky enough to get 2 does down, close to the den. Between fending off coyotes, which had somehow multiplied, like the rats they were, and the herd threatening to trample us under their feet, we ended up leaving out and returning back to the den, still with our prize. Trying to get this arrow. At one point, we were even attacked by wolves from Mount Washburn. And when Moon, being too weak to go back into the den, was left outside, that left me with only one thing to do: try to protect her. Of course, the Washburn pack have noticed, and in the process of me trying to carry her, attacked me from behind in rapid succession. But thanks to my partner and the yearlings, the wolves soon dispersed and tried to leave. Emphasis on try. In the end, I had also dealt a fatal blow to them in response to their cheap shots. Now that the threat had been eliminated, our days had started to become rather peaceful. And after some consistent care, Silver and Moon had both survived their sickness, even at the short scare from a puma running in to start something. it seemed our feline neighbor wasn't finished, and on one particular day, it decided to come running through our den. Fortunately, we had fended the oversized kitten off. But, as always, something had gone wrong. The pups had refused to enter the den, and on closer inspection, it turned out that the den had somehow overnight flooded during one of our more harsher rains. So by this point, it was time to leave and move on to the next den. Once the pack was safely moved to the new den, everything continued as normal. Along with the yearly supply of mini snackables, which had finally arrived. so precious. Oh my goodness, look at them. This is Quartz Creek. And not long after, the pups had finally reached their 15-pound goal. I'm almost gonna try this one. Alright, let's head out. We're gonna try this area over here. And even though we're gonna be farther away from that other area up top, I would prefer it. Just because. Everybody's coming. Alright, pups are all here. Perfect. Just because, I mean, that other area was really nice, but it was also pretty cramped up. And I don't know, I just feel like it wasn't that great of a space because you couldn't really see if there was enemies coming in. They're so precious. I almost pressed it in somewhere. Solemn is so pretty. And so is Maverick. Maverick's really pretty too. So we're almost there. Yeah, I prefer open areas like this because you're less likely to get caught on stuff. That's a rabbit. I was just making sure Silver was with us. Oh yeah, I like this way better. Alright. That was pretty good. And they're just right over this hillside. That is so nice. Probably go and get some food. We're gonna go get, I think I'm gonna kind of run back and forth getting ungulates and also going to feed my pack. What is that up there? That black spot? That's so weird. Oh, there's more. Okay, it's just probably the clouds or something. Where is the body? Ooh, are those elk that I see? Because I will hunt them. Not worried about you, Benny. And then, yeah, this is way better too because I don't have to constantly cross water to get ungulate close by. Oh, there's the body. We're gonna go ahead and eat. Get out. Good job, Solemn. It's important we get as many as we can because once they turn the teens, that's gonna, or yearlings, that's gonna be difficult to keep them fed, especially 6 of them. So I'm just trying to build up our stat. It's gonna be more difficult Yeah, that's what I don't like. I'm sleepy. Nope, I am going to. I don't know why, but it won't. Like, it keeps stopping me from running, and I hate that. Wolf Lake, yeah, they're going down. I'm not having this. Mm-mm. You have disrespected me. Disrespected me. They're coming to my territory. And I protected my family. Yeah, I think I'm gonna head over. Oh, I really want to take down that moose. There's only 3 of us. It fills the whole pack, maybe. Yeah, it was a full-grown bull. Oh. I have officially killed a grizzly bear cub. I'm appeased. I'm curious. Can I? No, that's so weird that you can't. You could run. Well, less grizzly bears later in the season. Yeah, we're not taking that bull on. I mean, maybe if I hadn't injured myself, I'd probably be a little more tempted, but 22, 23, 22. So the 2, well, actually 3 of them aren't getting as much. So that would be Arrow, Avery, and Sun. And all the females are like, okay. Those calves. Move it. There we go. Perfect. You can just follow back from our trail. Nice. At least we got quite a bit of food there, so we should be okay. Just frustrating that we can't carry them. I would think, I mean, a moose calf is about that size, so why can't we carry a calf that's that size as a elk? That's what I'm wondering. Alright, who else? Are you kidding me? You know what? I'm just gonna sleep. I need to heal my injuries. And at this point, it'd be like a death sentence if I tried to. Perfect. Yeah, until I'm fully healed, I'm not gonna go and try and fight anybody. Unfortunate that I lost those territories, but I'll go get them back here soon. Minor leg injury. Yeah. Well, they're all 100%, so that's not the bad thing. Oh, that's why he wasn't helping. He had food in his mouth. Genius. So I have plenty of sleep right now. I mean, other than my health, I mean, that's about the only thing. So I'll run around and mark the territories if I have the energy to. Yeah, so if we just let these three go, because personally, I don't do anything up here. I mean, we have, like, the dens are generally, like, right here. And then we take 3 of these. Shoot, even 4. I think I'll do that, like, again, once I heal up and everything. And who knows, we may have some better dens over this way than what we currently have. And they're like scattered all over the flippin' place, so I don't think they'll be missing these territories here. 25, so 3 of them just have to be 25, and then we move on to the next stage, which means my leg has to heal. These 4 down here to expand my territory in a different direction. Because I just want flat land. I don't want to be dealing with going over too many creeks and whatnot. And plus, I've found elk herds over that way, so I would prefer to just kind of cut off those 3. Oh. Yeah. Nice. Go ahead and pick it up. Take it back to the den. Oh, that is like perfect. Again, I wish it was like a single mother with. Yeah, we can try and guide them both. I will go after that other baby. So let's go over here, because they're that way. He's coming 3. Nice. If we can get that other baby, that would be awesome. I know they ran down this way. Here it is. Got it. Perfect. That was what I was wanting right there. Because at least we'll have 2 of those over here. I couldn't heal But once again, even during warm summer
What?
times,
Silver's sick.
one of our pups had unfortunately gotten sick. After days of constant care and trying to keep the pack fed, okay. What? We can't carry them? Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. I thought you could carry them. Where are we? Okay, we need to go back this way. That's a joke. Okay. They're no bigger than a... what do you call it? A moose calf. And I can't carry them? That doesn't make any sense. I don't get that. You should be able to still carry them. Darn it. You. Get back to the pack. That's what I thought. Eventually, Silver succumbed to the sickness,
Guys, chill.
leaving me with only 5 puppies.
Guys, stop it. Get off the bear.
Whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep. Stop eating off the pup's food. Yeah, I saw. Perfect. I'll take you out. Yeah, well, we're gonna take out a few of their wolves since they're already low. Well, they tried to take my territory, so now they're gonna, lose 2 of their wolves to that mess up. Ooh, there's one still in my turf. Yeah, he's dead. You should have been running, buddy. What were you thinking? Sticking around here like someone
thinks he still owns the place? I don't think so. No.
Wolf Lake. Oh, I just took out 3 of their wolves.
I only have 1 pack leader and 2 yearlings now. So the only wolf pack that we really gotta worry about is Quartz Creek and the new pack because we can't see them. By the way, I haven't seen any ram. Did we make it? Did we? Really? Did we make it? Nope, not quite. I saw Black. He was freaking badass. Okay, we need to head out. Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm happy I caught that. I don't know. Ah, kidding me. No. Yes. Get her. Go ahead and mark those 2 territories. Let those other 3 up top. Or was it just 2? Nope, it's 3. Because I don't want those 3. Put those 3 up top. Go ahead and mark this one too. Alright. Some of them are still hungry. No. She's a problem. Time flew by, and soon enough, after everything, the puppies had grown into yearlings. Now, with our first winter under our paws, I had hoped this winter would be much smoother. So the 2 that didn't survive was silver and white. So yeah, so I believe the quest now is that we have to get into 80 pounds, visit borders, and full XP. but anything can happen during these brutal times. And I was once again reminded of this, now that we were forced to scavenge for scraps due to other packs coming in and disrupting our hunts. Can't find any freaking elk herds. Ridiculous. Okay, elk herd. Going this way. There. But even through everything, we managed to find an elk herd. A wonky antler. Heard one fall, but one in front of me. So. Perfect. And successfully take down a doe. It won't let me eat. Where? That's fine. If they're taking enough of that territory, I don't mind. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over there and start it first. Yeah. That one. But not before we get some food in us. Saw something. I thought, oh no, it's just coats. Now that the pups were mostly healed and the territories had been taken off our hands, it was now time to take the territory I had set my sights on. But in the process, we had decided to grab a snack, after which we started our journey there, and we just so happened to run into the Wolf Lake pack. Now that I was completely blindsided by the thought of getting one over on this pack, I decided to start the first attack. And this time I made sure they walked out missing at least 3 of their wolves. Wrong move. We only have 3 pack mates. Let's see. Known wolf. Yep. Pack leader yearling. So Quartz, Wolf Lake. So we just destroyed one of our top competitors, and now we need to go to Quartz. You freaking kidding me? Come on, guys. We got a bison! I mean, it wasn't a belt or anything, but still. That is phenomenal. Yeah. Even after I thought I had gotten a leg up, it seemed fate wasn't as kind, and when my pack woke up one morning, Moon, one of the pups, had vanished without a trace. It was heartbreaking knowing I had lost one of my pups once again, and not just my pup, but also 2 parts of my territory, to a turf war I had ignored due to the pup's health. At that moment, it was settled. I had decided to put my paw down, and in honor of Moon, I had started to reclaim the territory they had taken. I was basically starting a fight with the largest pack around, but I wasn't going to let them have this land after everything. In the end, I took out 3 of their wolves. It seemed that was becoming my favorite number when going after packs. After burning off some of my frustration, I continued to reclaim the territory before moving on to the next thing on my list before spring came. We'll come over to this territory. So a really good animal to, I guess, go after during wintertime, especially when you have a lot of mouths to feed, are old bison, because they'll feed your pack for quite a while and they'll keep you fed. For a minute I thought those were wolves, but it's just coyotes. Freaking coyotes. Okay, pronghorns. I mean, unless I get them by surprise, there's no way I'm catching them. Because I have caught pronghorns, okay? There is evidence. At long last, I rallied the pack together,
Yeah.
and we
celebrated as winter finally came to an end.
Continue. Family snapshot. Look at us all. It's awesome. Oh, Halo's minor injury is healed. They obviously want to start something. And I'm feeling a little happy to oblige. Let's go. But some things never seem to end, as Quartz Creek Pack called for a turf war moments after entering the new year. And I replied in kind. This would be the battle that settled everything between our feud for territory. Lovely. Now let's go rip some hides off. Oh, look. A happy family. After a long and vigorous battle, in the end, they lost 3 more of their members, leaving us with the winning hand. Perfect. Go, Solemn. Nope, they're not getting out of this. Good job, Halo. Get him, Solemn. About to lose a lot of pack members. I don't need any threats. Yeah, this is Quartz Creek, so they've already outstayed their welcome. Second time they've come into my territory. Good job, Black. Now you got 4 members. Last time I took on your pack, I took another 3 members off your hands. Now then. Yep, Quartz Creek, Wolf Lake, they're practically gone. So the Needle is really the next wolves coming in. Yep, 1 pup. Oh, we actually took out their alpha. Well done, look at there. So 2 yearlings and a subordinate. Wolf Lake's completely annihilated. Guess they kind of bit the dust on that one. Amethyst, as you can see, she's out in the world. So one of them are pups. Oh, I'll let them be to themselves.
Now that I was completely blindsided by the thought of getting one over on this pack,
now then,
I decided to start the first attack.
We basically just overthrew one of the biggest packs that we have in our area.
And this time, I made sure they walked out missing at least 3
within
of their
3 hits, mind you. Oh, it's pronghorns. So within merely 3. The den nearby?
Now that the fight was over, I could return to my first priority, which was finding a den. And this time, I had decided to reuse the den from last year.
Stamina, so we'll go with stamina. Alright. Silver. I know we've had some fallouts, but I'm still gonna try. Moon. I'm gonna call him Asher. Female. Okay, so we're gonna call this puppy, that's a female, Lunar, Shay, Rosa. So we got Silver, Moon.
Hey everybody, welcome to the end of the video. If you enjoyed the content, then please give a big thumbs up and ring that bell down below. And while you're at it, go ahead and drop a comment down below. I love to hear your feedback on the story, or just to hear your favorite part. But until then, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next one.
I don't have my names on. There we are, Lunar. There's Arrow. Oh, there's Shay. There's Rosa. Look at her, so pretty. There's Moon. Oh my goodness, isn't she precious? There's Asher coming out. I want to see them all. There's Silver. And like I said, guys, the best part about naming these puppies is seeing them come out and getting to see what they come to be later on. So there's Silver. Oh my goodness, he's so dark. He's not even silver, he's black. He's what black should be. Oh, there's Black right there. He's a golden. Oh. That's hilarious. Go ahead and howl.